Beauty products women are wishing for. Hi, I'm Laura Ray. I recently went onto Amazon and looked at the most wished for products and products that were their biggest sellers. And what I found is many of them are products that I love that I've used a very long time. And I really feel I can speak to them, give tips, and tell you over the long haul whether I feel they're worth it or not. So I was really surprised that one of the most wished for products is this gloss from Wet n Wild. These are their mega sticks. They've been out for a couple of years now, and I think they're amazing. They're only around $2.20. So what's holding people back? These are beautiful. I'm wearing the shade today, Pink Champagne, and I decided to put it on top of another most wished for product, which is the Maybelline. This is their Super Stay vinyl ink, and the vinyl ink on its own is just gorgeous. In my opinion, it's such an amazing product because it's not thick. It goes on very thin, but it lasts a long time on the lips. And what I find is during the day, as it wears off, I still have a nice look to my lips. It never dries them out. My lips stay very hydrated all day. They come in such a variety of shades. This is the shade Peachy, which to me is more of a nude, but a beautiful nude, a peachy nude that gives me a little more color and doesn't wash me out. Now, I typically will line my lips with a lip liner and then apply this. And normally I don't wear anything on top, but I thought this Mega Sticks looked so beautiful on top of it that I decided to do that today. But both of these are great on their own. They're super affordable, and stop wishing and get one. Another most wished for product are these julep eye sticks. I have 3 of them here that I use today, but I have at least 6 in my collection, and that's saying a lot. I typically don't buy a large variety of shades from a brand because I'm always testing so much makeup, and I know I'll never have a chance to wear all of those shades. So I try to pare it down when I'm trying something out and maybe try 3 shades. But these are so beautiful, and I just love the application. Now, what I did today was I went on the mobile lid with the shade Taupe Shimmer. This is such a gorgeous taupe. If you're like me and you love taupe, I think this looks amazing on the eyes. And then what I did was used a pearl shimmer in the corner. Now, this to me really just brightens up that corner. Now, because my eyes are so deep set, the inside of the eye here tends to look dark just from shadows, from my nose casting a shadow onto the eye. So this really brightens up the eye tremendously. And then what I like about these sticks is you can use them as an eyeliner also. So some days I use the taupe shimmer as a liner. Today for a liner, I used this one. And this shade is Burgundy Shimmer. And I love that these come in mattes. I also have some of the pencils in a matte formula, but the shimmers are not glittery. They truly are like a satin shimmer look to them. So I think they're perfect for a mature eye. Another most wished for item is this hair tool from Tymo. I've talked about this before. It is fabulous because I think it's so user-friendly. You don't have to be great with your hair to get a beautiful look from it. I have a hard time sometimes with flat irons. And what I like about this is I can get really close to the root of my hair. Like I can go in with the brush like this and lay the hair right in there and then just brush through. And we're all used to brushing our hair, so that makes it super easy. So it has these little comb sort of like texture here, and you just go right up into the hair, put it in like you're gonna brush it, and then just go down the hair, and that's it. It leaves my hair really shiny. I think my hair has a very nice shine to it when I use this. And I like that I can just quickly brush through the ends so the ends don't get fried like they could with a regular flat iron. So I prefer to use this style to get my hair straight when I do wear it straight. But I've really been happy with this. I've had this for at least, I think, a year and a half. And anytime I do my hair straight, this is the tool I reach for. Today, I started out with only some tinted sunscreen on, and then I applied the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. I've talked about this before because when I first used it, I didn't like this product. But then when I tried it like a face powder would be on top of a sunscreen, I loved the look for a very soft, natural look. Now, I have broken capillaries and a lot of redness around my nose, so I will reach for a small brush like this BK Beauty brush. This is the 207. And what I like to do with it is just go into the powder and then go over those spots around the nose like this. And any spots I see on my face where I see a little redness or discoloration, like right here, I'll just pat in with the product. And then I could be more exact with it. Typically, I use this brush from Laura Geller. I love this. It made such a difference in the application. And I just swirl into the product and then go right onto the face. And I just love this now. It's such an easy look for me out the door. Just put sunscreen on and this on top, and I'm ready to go. Another most wished for product is from e.l.f. This contour wand. This looks so much like the Charlotte Tilbury. And let me say, you don't need to spend those prices to get contour. What I actually love about this one, and the shade is Fair Light. I was afraid for it to be too dark. I sort of have a very angular face already, so I just wanted like a very soft contour when I wear it. But look at how it has that little bit of gray to it, like a true contour would. So most days I don't contour, but if I'm dressing up and I want a little more of a dramatic look, then I do contour. This is just perfect to go along the jawline, to go along the cheekbones. You could do up in the hairline, and it just blends out beautifully. And since I don't wear contour every day, I really don't want to spend a lot of money on a contour wand. So this one is just perfect because it lasts all day, it works beautifully, and it gets the job done. Probably the most famous lip mask in the world, I would think. You tell me what you think in the comments, is the Laneige. We hear about it all the time on social media, so it's not a surprise that it's a most wanted product. I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard some ladies tell me, oh, that dried out my lips, and others that say I can't be without it. Since I live in Florida, my lips aren't quite as dry. I'm around all this humidity all the time, but I have fallen in love with this stuff. At first, I wasn't that impressed, but the longer I've used it, it's one of those products I actually fell in love with. And for Christmas, I bought myself one gift, and the gift was a set of the little Laneige. I bought this over at Sephora. My favorites are the sweet scents. I love the gummy bear, and this one is called Sweet Candy, I think. Yeah, Sweet Candy is my favorite. But these are very hydrating, I feel like. I put them on at night before I go to bed, and when I wake up, I don't have tons of it on my lips, but it's still there. So I say there are a lot of other great lip balms that aren't as expensive, but you see them on sale sometimes. And if there's a scent that you really like, I know most people don't like scented products, but others love them, then I say the Laneige is pretty awesome. I have to say what a difference these Mighty Patches have made in my life. Now, at almost 60, I didn't think I'd be wearing a Mighty Patch because when these originally came out, they were for acne. And my daughter loved them. At that time, she was struggling with some acne, and they were just lifesavers for her because the hydrocolloid patch pulls out whatever's in under the skin. So you'll put it on, and in a few hours, it's full of stuff that was in the pores. Well, I have found they work great for insect bites, which I tend to get a lot of from these no-see-ums that we have around here. And also if I have like a little flare up of something on my skin, just some kind of bump, I will put them on and it will just draw out whatever's underneath the skin. So at first I was borrowing them from my daughter. She gave me a sheet, and then I said, I've got to buy these because these really are something that you just should have in your drawer for a bite or something that happens. So I have just been loving them, and I can see why everybody wants them. Remember what I said about not buying multiples of things? Well, look at the fat oil. I love this from NYX. It is so moisturizing. I actually have worn it as a sleep mask because I loved it for staying on the lips for a long time. I think the shades are so beautiful and they do show up. A lot of these lip oils are clear and I really don't like them that much. I want a little color if I'm going to put on a lip oil. And I have to say, out of all the ones that have come out, that the NYX is probably my favorite. Now, some people complain because it's thicker. And you can see when you pull it out, it looks like the tip of it, oh, there's some hanging on there. But when you smooth it out on the lips, that's what makes it stay on so long. Some of these that are super thin, in an hour, you just don't even feel them on your lips anymore. This feels like a nice coating on the lips. So if you don't mind that feel of having something on your lips, I actually like that, then I think you're going to love this. If you just like something very thin you can't even feel, then don't buy this. This wouldn't be good for you. But I have loved these much more than I ever thought I would. So I can see why women are wishing for them because we all want beautiful, plump, hydrated lips. If you've been wishing for any of these products, I hope this video was helpful. I've used these for a really long time and they work great for me. And I always love sharing things that have been helpful in my life with all of you. Let me know something that you've purchased that's been helpful to you. Maybe it's something I haven't tried and I can try it, or maybe somebody that reads the comments hasn't tried it and would like to. All of the links for everything I talked about are in the description of the video. I want to wish all of you a happy 2024. Right now, it's the beginning, I don't know, of January. I don't know when I'll post this video, but I want to make sure to wish you all a happy, healthy new year in 2024. Let's hope this one's going to be a great one. I love you all so much. I wish you a most wonderful and blessed week, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.